Hello everyone. Today we are going to draw and paint a car in watercolors. So let's start by drawing it. First I'll draw the line for the ground and next draw the lower portion of the car. I'll just make a line like this for the bottom portion and another line like this. First we'll do the basic sketch and then we'll add details over it. So I'm making a rectangle here like this, adding a little curve on the edges and joining it like this. Next we'll add the window portion here like this and we'll make a square here. Next double up this line as well. Now over here we'll add the front elements of the car. The curve over here to show the upper portion of the wheels, the upper metallic area. Now make the circle for the wheel as well. Next add a line over here and another line from. Now you make the small circle for the wheel over here for its center. Do the same thing for the other wheel as well. Now at the back you make lines like this and join them here. A straight line and connect it towards the left, and over here you extend the lines and add the back elements of the car. Let's start filling the back portion of the car with hearts. Make them in small and big sizes, overlapping each other, some that are peeking out from the back. It will be very irregular. Make sure as you're drawing the hearts, it becomes thinner and thinner as you move up. Now make few small hearts as well over here. Next we'll make a label on this side. Make a rectangle and make it inverted V-shaped from the top and add a circle and a string to it. And we'll add few hearts over here. We are done with the sketch. Now we'll start outlining it. Using a black gel pen, outline everything that is there on the paper. Once you're done with the outlining part, using an eraser, erase all the pencil lines. Now we'll start with the painting part. I'm taking light blue color and making it very watery. This is cobalt blue that I'm using over here. And as you can see the palette through the mixture, and you can see how transparent it is on paper as well. So this is the kind of consistency we are looking for in our first wash. Using this paint, add a thin layer of paint all over the picture. Once it's dry, we'll start adding the medium tones here. So again, take the same brush and add lines like this. We are not going to blend everything but parts of the lines if needed. For example, over here we do not need it, so we just add lines like this of color. And then we add a line over here as well, and then here too. This way. Add some dark color in this portion and then wash your brush and blur the edge like this. Next over here, add middle tone in this area as well. Just add a line of color like this. Make it a little dark here as well, this way. Stroke of color. Now I'll blur this paint as well over here, making it a bit lighter. Just follow me as I'm picking up paint or blending the colors or blurring its edges, and you're good to go. Notice how the brush moves on the paper. The brush movement is something that you need to learn and study here. Here you apply medium tone of the blue here as well. Then I'm taking very watery amount of blue and blurring the edges here. Then I wash my brush and then I again blur its edges. Now over here you make a line like this of paint. Now you mix a bit of crimson and orange and add this color on the window of the car. Make sure you're not coloring everything, not painting every single area, but adding strokes of color like this. The same color on this tag over here as well, and then blur its edges. Now I'll use slightly darker tone of the same color over here. Once I blur the edges, now I take that dark pigment and I add it on one side here. Next, use crimson color for adding paint on the hearts here. Just add a base color here. It's very watery, just the way we added a layer of wash over the car. Similarly, we are using crimson for the same thing. Now using crimson, paint these hearts as well. Next, take blue color and add the line of this blue color here. This way. Now use the dark blue color and add a line here as well. I'm adding medium tone here, and then I'll slightly add the dark tone as well where needed. For example, now I take a very dark mixture and I'm using it to paint this area, this dark portion here. Then I wash my brush again and I spread this color here. Now I'm very mindful of each stroke that I'm putting on the car, as earlier to this we just added a layer of paint and we were adding shades as the paper was white. Now we really need to see the picture and analyze where it needs to be dark, where it needs to be light, and where we need to add depth as well, so that the wheels or the certain areas of the car they come out, they pop out in the picture. That is why I'm also using a thin brush over here, and I add middle tone here like this. Same thing here as well. Then by using a wet brush, blur its edges as well. Now you take a very dark mixture of this blue color and add it here just above the wheels. Same thing, you will do it on the other wheel as well. Now I'm using Payne's grey color for the handle here and adding a stroke of this color here as well. Adding a medium tone of this color here and blurring its edges as well. Next we use the same Payne's grey and paint the wheels in one tone. It's not light, but it's not medium either, it's something in between. This is the base color. After this we will add some more paint over it, adding dark tone and medium tone as well. Now using burnt sienna, add a color over here like this. Be very quick so that you get an impression of a stroke like this. You apply pressure and then you slowly release it, getting a thick to thin line. Then I add Payne's grey on it and blur the edges this way. See how beautifully it flows down. Next, use the same brown color for the center part of the wheel. Add a slightly dark tone of the orange and crimson mixture that we added earlier. Just add few lines to give an impression of the glass. Next we'll start painting the hearts. I'm painting each heart in middle tone and then I'll slightly add dark tone on it. For example, here I added middle tone, then I blurred the edges from one side. Same thing I'll do here as well. I added middle tone here and here. Then using the other brush, I'll blur its edges using wet brush here. Do the same thing on each of the hearts. Make sure you're doing it one by one and being patient. Don't be in a hurry and try to color everything at once. And it's very important to be within the lines as well. Do not paint outside the lines. It may mess up with the tones of the hearts. Next, you take a very dark amount of crimson color and add it on one side of the heart. The hearts we have just painted, so they are wet as well. So when you add this dark tone, it quickly blends with the existing paint on the paper. Now we'll start adding tones on the tire as well. Take the Payne's grey color and add lines like this in circular motion. Add more lines. Basically fill this area by adding lines in different tones. For example, earlier I used a dark color, dark tone, more pigment. Now I'm using slightly less pigment and more water here. Then I'll blur its edges again. This shows the motion of the wheels, that these wheels are moving. They are not stationary. Make sure that you do not mess up the tones. The bottom part of the wheel will be dark and the top will be light. Using the same technique, you paint the other tire as well. Now I'm adding a bit of dark tone over here. Next, take middle tone and add it on the back side of the car. Then you blur its edges as well, like this. Next, you take the dark paint again. Same mixture but a little bit more saturated and add lines like this. Using crimson color, you add droplets on the paper. Just take a watery amount of paint and with one finger, you tap it up this way. Make sure that you are at a distance from the bristles and not very close to the bristles. Let's level up the ground as well. At the bottom, I add a line of dark paint over here to make the wheels touch the ground. Again, I added a dark stroke of paint and then I'll blur it like this, allowing it to flow down. Add a little bit more of details here to make the car stand out. I'm adding dark paint here and some dark paint on the tire as well. But before that, let's darken up this area and blur its edges as well to make it look like a transition from dark to light tone. Now add more lines on the wheels over here like this. Just add lines in circular motion and you're good to go. Added strokes here, making the lower portion of the wheels dark and the upper portion light. Now again, using light blue color, I will add some patches of color here like this to make the car look a little bit more defined. Okay, I forgot to add a line over here, so using my gel pen, I'm adding this line over here like this. If you are making this line, make sure that your paper is already dried. Do not do it on a wet surface, otherwise the ink will spread. I make the line here as well, making it look a little bit more dark, as because of the dark paint, I think it dulled out a little. Now add brown color at the center and do the same thing that we did on the wheels. Lower part will be dark and the upper portion will be a little light. And that's it. We are done with our picture.